Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number one. Yes, day number one of week 11, fall 2024 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this afternoon's class. Let's begin. Let's set up. My name is Mr. Petit. The day is Monday, the 11th of November, 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And we are continuing our journey on. The last thing we did was exponents, right? Today,
Yes, sir.
yes, today we're going to be looking at.
Yes.
Go ahead.
We got our topics for exam.
You got your topics for your exam.
Yes, sir.
When your exam? What's your exam? When your exam is anyway?
This summer it starts. And
What
then
city?
I can't remember which day though.
What school do you attend? What school do you attend?
Grand College.
Grand College, okay. And y'all already having y'all tests?
No, sir. Just this week. Like next week is revision.
Okay, so y'all having the topics for it, I guess. Did they just give you all the topics for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I understand now.
We only have like 5 subjects.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about percentage word problems. Percentage word problems. All right, so let's begin our example. Example. So we have, write this down for me, please. Jerry works for a newspaper. Company. He was allowed. Juanette, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I know how to like write without looking.
Okay. He was allowed to keep 15% of the money that he collected from his sales. In 1 week, he collected $60 from his sales. How much money would Jerry keep from his sales? That's the first question. How much money would Jerry keep from his sales? And then the next question is, how much money would Jerry give to his boss? Okay, so let's answer these questions. So first of all, they gave us a word problem. And we want to figure out, let me make this lower. Okay. Go ahead, Madeline. Can you read this for me, please?
Jerry works for a newspaper company. He was allowed to keep 15% of the money that he collected from his sales. In 1 week, he collected $60 from his sales. A, how much money would Jerry keep from his sales? B, how much money would Jerry give to his boss?
Very good. Let's figure out A. You want to know how much money would Jerry keep from his sales? Anyone have an idea of how we're going to do that?
You could put 15% of $60.
50% of,
$60.
okay,
Of
good.
means multiply.
And of means multiply. So we're going to say it's going to be for part A. So A is going to be, I do not want to use this. I'm sorry. So we're going to say, so we're going to answer part A. And part A says that we're trying to figure out how much money would he keep. He's going to keep what? 15%, right? So we have to figure out what is 15%, right? What is 15% of what? 15% of what?
$60.
$60. Very good. Now, when we how are we going to find 15% of 60? What are we going to do?
You can put 15% over 100 times 60 over 1.
Very good. We're going to say 15%, 15.
Multiply?
Yeah, over 100. Right? Multiplied by what? Multiplied by 60 over what?
1.
Over 1. Very good. And so we have 15% of 60. What are we going to do in this case now? We have to do what?
We are going to
Cancel out
take away the
zeros.
zeros.
Cancel the zeros. Very good.
You can cancel them.
So we're going to cancel out. So this 0 cancels out with
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
this 0. Go ahead.
We cannot cancel that next 0 in the 100, right?
No, we can't cancel that one at the bottom. No, we can't.
Only if that 5 was a 0. We can cancel.
Yeah, only if they have 5. That's correct. All right, so we are left with what? It's going to be equal to
15 over 10 times 6 over 1.
very good. 15 over 10 multiplied by what? 6 over 1.
1.
And how can we multiply this? What we have to do? You have to say what?
15 times 6 and 10 times 1.
Very good. 15 times 6 and 10 times 1. And it's going to be equal to, what is 15 times 6? Let's figure that out. What is 15 times 6? So we have 15 multiplied by 6.
I got my answer.
You got?
I got
my answer too.
What you got?
I got my answer.
What y'all got? Y'all got, John. What y'all got?
I got 90.
I got 90 over 10.
90, okay.
I got 90.
All right, 6 times
I
5
got
is
90.
6 times 5 is what? 30. Put the 0 down, put the 3 up, right? 6 times 1 is
I got my answer.
6 plus 3 is 9. Very good. So it's going to be equal to what?
90 over 10. 90
90
over
of-
10.
90 over 10, very good.
You can simplify that.
It's going to be equal to 90 over what? Over 10.
10.
And it's going to
90
be
over
equal to
10.
90 over 10. But we have to divide, right? So,
Yes, sir, we can simplify.
so we can say, how many times does 10 go into 90?
9 times.
9 times. So 10 divided by 90. 10 goes into 90 how many times?
9 times.
9 times.
Got my answer.
10 times 9 is what? 10 times 9 is what?
90.
90. 90.
90.
So it's going to be 90 minus 90, which is what?
0.
0. And so what we have here is that
0.
90 divided by 10 is what?
9.
90 divided by 10 is what?
9.
9. 9. So it's going to be 9. And so that means how much of the money would he keep from his sales?
9.
9.
$9. So he keeps $9. Trinity, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Joel and Gianna, y'all understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Darrenik, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Petit.
Good afternoon. And Winnet, do you have this written down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, let's do part B. Okay. So. Okay, so B. So the next question is, how much money would he give to his boss? Does anyone know how they're gonna get that? How much money would he give to his boss?
They're going to take
Subtract 60 from 9.
take
9.
away.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna take $60 and minus it with 9. So it's gonna be $60 minus what?
9.
Minus 9. 60 minus 9 is what? It's gonna be what?
51.
10 minus
51.
9. It's gonna be 1. It's gonna be 5. 5 minus 0 is 5. And so the answer is what?
51.
51.
51.
51. Very good. Okay. Alora, do you have this written down? Alora,
Yes, sir.
you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Legacy, you have this written down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Lincoln, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
How did we figure out how much money he gave to his boss? How do we figure that out?
We subtracted. We
Very-
subtracted the 60 by the 9.
Very good. Okay. Okay, what I need y'all to do is take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp before we go on to
Mr. Petit,
take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Yes?
I have to get my phone.
Yeah, quickly go.
Excuse me. Can I get my phone, please?
Yes, you can, quickly.
I also get the phone.
Yes, you can.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
I on the road, so can I write when I get home? Because I very bad at writing in the car.
Say it again.
I am a girl, so when I get home, I can write.
No, I want you to write this down now.
Okay, so yeah, write it in the book.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
My mom's on the phone right now, so after when she's off it, could I please take a picture?
Yes, we can. Okay, so where's your phone? And you have a phone?
Excuse me, Miss Petit.
I lost the charger.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, Miss Petit.
Go ahead.
May I get my mom's phone?
Yes, we can, quickly. Where's Seth?
Yes, sir.
Break down the wall.
Where's Seth? Seth, can
All
you?
right.
Seth,
Yes, sir.
read this question for me, please.
Which one?
This one, right there.
Jerry worked for a newspaper company. He was allowed to keep 15% of the money that he collected from his sale in 1 week. He collected $60
$8. Mhm. Thank you, darling.
Part A,
Thank
read
you.
that.
Honey, how much money would Jerry keep from his sale?
Okay. So in order for us to get that, we did 15% of 60. And what we did is we say 15%. 15% as a fraction is what?
15 over 10.
No, 15 over 100, right? And we took that and we multiplied it by what?
We pardon me?
We took that and
Multiplied by what?
what did we multiply it by?
Multiply it by 6.
Not 6. We multiplied by what?
60.
Now, why did we use 60? Because that is how much,
Because
that's how much he collected from his sales, okay? So we use this number 60. Then, what we do with the zeros? Yeah,
we cross them out.
cancel the zeros, good. So we are left with 15 over what?
We left with 15 over 10.
Multiplied by what?
6 over 1.
Good. And so we have to multiply these fractions. So we have 15 times 6. And what is 15 times 6 when we multiply them together?
90.
We got 90, very good. And we do 10 times 1, which is what?
Pardon me?
Then we
10
do,
times 1.
I'm sorry, we do 90 divided by 10, sorry. 90 divided by 10, when we divide it, we say how many times can 10 go into 90? And 10 goes into 90 how many times?
9 times.
Say it again.
9 times.
9 times, because 10 times 9 is what?
90.
90. So we say 90 minus 90. That gives us 0. And so that means that the amount of money that he would keep from his sales is how much?
9.
$9. Good. So that's how much money he would keep from his sales. But how much money would he give to his boss? How are we going to figure that out? Well, we know that he collected $60.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
1 second, Trinity. We know that he collected $60. And so to figure out how much money that he would have to give to his boss, we have to subtract. All right. And when we subtract 60 minus 9, what do we get?
51.
51. All right. So I want you to write this down. We have to move on to the next question. So I will put this in the chat for you to write this down. Seth, you understand me? Seth, you understand me? Yes, Seth.
Store. So,
Okay, good. All right, class, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so
Mr. Petit?
yes, Trinity, go ahead.
I could get my charger for my laptop.
Yes, you can quickly get that. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. This is going to be
Excuse me.
the next one. This is going to be... Go
Excuse,
ahead. Go ahead.
My mom isn't on the island, so I have to take the picture and send it to someone to send to you.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Okay, example number 2. That's our second example. Lorenda, did you understand how we got that first answer? Lorenda? Where's Lorenda? Lorenda, can you hear me? Lorenda Cooper.
Yes, sir.
You understand how we got the first one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, so this next one. So for this other one, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna use Jerry this time. Let's call this number 2. We're gonna say Henry works for a newspaper company. He was allowed to keep 50% of the money collected. In 1 week, he collected, let's not say 60, let's say it was $50 from sales. How much money would Henry keep from his sales? And how much money would he give to his boss? Najara, can you read the question for me, please?
Henry works for a newspaper company. He was allowed to keep 15% of the money that he collected from the sales. In 1 week, he collected $50 from his sales. A. How much money would Henry keep from his sales? B. How much money would Henry give to his boss?
Very good. All right, who's gonna help me with number 1? How are we gonna get number 1? What are we gonna do?
First, you can write 15% of $50.
Okay, 1 second. I can't see also. Okay, Daranick, explain how we're gonna get part A for me, please. Daranick, how are we gonna get A?
First you're gonna set down. First, we're going to set down 15%. Over 100.
So we're gonna say 15% of what?
15% of 50.
Of 50. Very good. Go ahead.
Then we're going to put 15 over 100.
Go ahead.
And multiply that by 50 over 1.
Very good. Multiplied by
50 over 1.
50 over 1. Go ahead.
Then you're going to execute the zeros.
Cancel the zeros.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're gonna take off the last zero from the 100 and the zero off of the 50. And then you're going to multiply 15 by 5 and 5.
So we have 15 over what?
15 over 10. Multiplied by 5 over 1.
Divided by 5 over 1. Very good.
Then you're going to multiply.
Go ahead.
I got 75.
Got 75?
I got 75 over 10.
So when you multiply 15 by Darren, we have to multiply 15 by 5, right?
Yes, sir.
We multiply 10 by 1.
Yes, sir.
Class, when you did 15 times 5, what did you get?
75.
Anyone else got 75 when you multiply it?
I got that.
So we have 15 multiplied by what?
5.
5.
If you shake your hand, it's like you shaking a rock. Yeah. Like you hold a rock.
5 times 5.
No. Thank you, Darren. I got that legacy finish it off for me. How are we gonna multiply this legacy?
We're going to say 5 times 5
Mhm.
is 25.
Uh-huh.
And 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 7.
After we did this, Lincoln, what are we gonna do?
Then we're gonna multiply 15 times 5.
We already multiplied 15 by 5. After that, what do we do?
Then we multiply 10 times 1.
Very good. Which is what, 10?
10.
Very good. Did anyone divide it yet? Did anyone divide it yet? 10 divided by, 75 divided by 10. Anyone divide it yet? Let's divide it.
No, sir.
How many times does 10 go into 75? Alora, are you writing this down? Alora, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Good. How many times does 10 go into 75?
7 times.
7 times.
7 times. Seven times. 10 times 7 is what?
70.
70. Very good. And so we have 75 minus 70.
5.
So 5 minus 0 is what?
5.
5. 7 minus 7 is
0.
0. Good.
7 remainder 5.
Okay. So 7 minus 7 is 0. What do we do at this point in order to continue?
Remainder 5.
No, not remainder. Net, what do we do at this point?
$7.05.
Vinette, what do we do at this point?
Pardon?
What do we do at this point?
We put down the 7.
We already have 10 times 7, which is 70. But we just have 5. What are we gonna do in order to continue rounding?
I know.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you can see how much times 10 going to 5.
Not 5. What we have to do is we have to put a decimal point. We have to put the decimal point, and the decimal point gives us the permission to add what?
A 0.
An imaginary 0. And so what we have is how many times can 10 go into 50? Okay.
5 times.
How many times does 10 go into 50?
5 times.
5 times. Very good. So 10 times 5 is what? 50. And so 50 minus 50 is what?
0.
0. 0. So when you have anything and don't put remainder 5. Put a decimal point. The decimal point gives you permission to add an imaginary 0. And so you say 10 into 50, and that's going to give you 5. So it's going to be 7.5. So how much money would he keep from his sales? It's going to be what?
$7.5.
7.5. So that's basically $7 and what?
5 cents.
No. No. $7 and what? $7 and
50 cents?
$7 and
50 cents?
50 cents. $7.50. All right. Do y'all understand what I did with the division? Let me know if y'all understand what I did with the division.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Flow.
No, sir.
No?
I understand a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit of it.
A little
But
bit of
not
it.
the
Yes,
rest.
so I like my method a bit better.
What do you do?
So I just don't put the 0, I just put down the 5 and that's it.
You just put down
But
the
I
5.
put the decimal.
Say it again.
I still put the decimal and I just put 5. I don't add the 0 and stuff.
But what will the answer be?
The same answer you get.
Mm-mm. You have to put the decimal point. And you have to put the imaginary 0. You have to do that.
This is a bit different.
I understand what you did, Mr. Petit. I do this all the time.
Okay.
Miss Petit, I don't understand how you add the 0 there.
You want to understand? Say-
No, sir. Mr. Petit.
Huh?
So it's basically when you add a decimal point, it gives you a free 0.
Yes. When you add a decimal point, it gives you a free 0. Yes. All right, let me do another one. So next we have to figure out how much money did he give this boss. So how are we gonna do that? It's gonna be,
We're gonna subtract.
we're gonna subtract, right? So we're gonna say 50. 50 minus what?
7.50.
7 point what?
50.
7.5. So notice where I put in the decimal point. Notice where I put it. Like this. Okay. And so 0 minus 0 is 0.
0.
0 minus
0.
5, we can't do that, right? We can't even do 0 minus 7. We have to go here and we have to put 4. This is going to be 10. But then we have to cancel this and borrow. This becomes 9. And this is 10. So we have 10 minus 5. What is 10 minus 5?
5.
5. Good. And we have 10 minus 7, which is what?
3.
10 minus 7 is what? 3.
Excuse me, Miss Petit.
Mm-hmm. And then we wait. We say
I
4.
don't think that's right.
What?
That's a 9 and not a 10.
Oh, yes, 9 minus.
Because we canceled 1 from the 10.
That's true. That's true. So it's gonna be 2. And so it's 2.
Excuse me.
So go ahead.
$2.50.
So it's gonna be $42.50. $42. $42.50.
Petit, I got that.
Got that? That's good. All right. Okay. Do y'all understand this, or you need me to do another example?
I understand now.
I understand.
Understand?
I understand.
Okay.
I understand. The teacher.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Okay, so what I need y'all to do is take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on to the grade exercise. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
Can you send the same? Can you send the example one back to me? I just.
You just reach home?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna send it again. Where's Herman? Is Herman here?
Yes, sir.
Herman, you already written this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I sent the work to you, Mr. Petit. Did you see it?
Not yet, I see it. Okay, I got Genesis on.
You mean legacy?
Legacy, sorry. Okay,
Can I get the phone, please, Mr. Petit?
yes. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Trinity, you already sent in your work?
No, sir.
You
Write
need to-
down the example.
Okay, right now an example. You ain't finished write this down yet?
No, sir.
Which one are you on? We have to move on to the grade exercise.
Excuse me, Mr.
What are you on?
The one with the green.
Someone have a question for me?
Did my mommy send you the work yet?
Yes. All right, let's move on to the grade exercise. Winnette, I'm still waiting on your work. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna put this in the chat because we have to move on. So for those of you who still are working
I
at
took
this,
a picture of it.
okay, no problem. I also put it in the chat as well. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 of them for the grade exercise, and we're off. Let me move this. All drawings. Okay, grade exercise number 1. Number 1, we're gonna say, let's not call this person Jerry. Give me a name for them, fam.
Alex.
Alex.
Jerry.
Alex. I say Patrick.
Foxy.
What?
Here.
Okay, it's going to be not $60. Let's say you get $80 from his sales. How much does this boss make? How much does he make? And then number 2, I'm going to use Patrick. Right, Patrick works for newspaper. Let's say $30. All right, so Alex works for a newspaper company. He was allowed to keep 15% of the money that he collected from his sales. In 1 week, he collected $80 from his sales. How much money would he keep from his, oh, I'm supposed to say Alex. How much money would Alex keep from his sales? How much money would Alex give to his boss? And this one should say Patrick.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
There's a boy in my school that's in my same grade level. That name is Patrick.
Yeah, it's Patrick. That's true. I even have another boy who I know named Patrick. Patrick is a common boy name. Allura, what number you on?
Number 1.
Number 1. You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Gianna, what number you on? Gianna, what number you on?
Me?
Gianna, what number you on?
Actually, let me get a phone. I think my phone.
Gianna, what number you on? And Winette, what number you on? Where's Winette?
Number 1.
Number 1, you understand what you're doing for that?
Yes, sir.
And Braden, what number you on?
I'm on number 1. Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
I'm on my last page.
Okay. Lincoln, what number you on?
Number 1.
Number 1, okay. And Seth, are you finished with the examples?
No, sir.
Which example are you on?
Example 1.
Okay. Once you finish example 1, I want you to try number 1 on the screen.
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, no. I want you to try number 1 now. Don't write the question down. Just work it out.
Yes, sir.
You could always write down the question after after class, but I need you to see if you understand how to do it. Legacy, what number you on?
Number 1.
Okay. A or B?
A.
Okay. Lynette, what number you on?
Number 1A.
Herman, what number you on?
I'm on number 1A.
Okay.
Wow.
And Madeline, what number you on?
I'm on 1A.
1A, okay. Anyone got an answer for number 1A yet?
Yes, I'm on number 2. I
Yeah.
do. Yes.
Who's that?
Me.
Maya.
Maya? Who
So-
else?
Me.
Najara? Who else?
Darnie.
Darnik, okay. Lynette, you answered number 1 yet?
No, sir.
Okay. And Maya, not Maya. Lynette, what number you say you on?
I'm almost done with 1A.
Okay. Lincoln, what number you on? Gianna and Joel, stop the talking,
Number
please.
1 still.
Go ahead, Lincoln. Say it again.
Number 1.
Okay. Laura, what number you on?
Number 1A.
1A, okay. You understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Lincoln, what number you on now?
Number 2.
Okay. Seth, what you got for number? What you got for number 1, Seth?
I still work for my man.
Allura, what you got for number one?
I got 12.
Got 12. Herman, what you got for number one?
I'm almost finished answering it.
That's it.
Okay. Trinity, what you got for number one?
Number one, A or B?
A.
I got 120 over 10.
Did you divide it?
I'm going to now.
Okay. Kylie? That's Kylie.
Yes, sir.
You have to turn on your camera. You have to turn on your camera. What number you on, Kylie?
I on A. I on number one.
Number 1A or just on number one, writing it down?
I on number A.
Number 1A. You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you get your answer, let me know for number one. Legacy,
Yes, sir.
you can't just dash out like that. You have to ask for permission to leave. All right?
Sorry, it was a kind of an emergency.
Okay. Joel and Deanna, what number you on?
1A.
1A, okay. Did y'all finish?
Number two.
Deanna, what you got for number 1A?
She said she get 10.
10?
That's all.
No, 10 is not right. For number 1A, no. Lorenda Cooper. Where's Lorenda Cooper? Lorenda Cooper, can you hear me? Lorenda Cooper, can you hear me? I can't hear from Lorenda. Lorenda, can you hear me? Internet connection's not good.
Miss Pretty,
Yes, Maya.
I think that she left her internet.
I think she's frozen. Lorenda, can you hear me? Lorenda, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What you got for number 1A? Type what you got in the chat because I cannot hear what you say. What you said, Lorenda. Type what you said in the chat. What you got for number 1A, Lorenda? Braden, what number you on?
Number two,
You got for number 1A.
120.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
And it's supposed to be 120 over 10?
Yeah, 120 over 10.
Did you simplify it? Did you divide 120 by
Yes,
10?
sir. I did it by 10 and I got 12 over 1.
Which is what? What is 12 over 1?
12.
Good.
Mr. Petit, for number 1A, I changed my answer.
Okay, what you got now?
I got 12.
Okay. And what's her name? What's his name? Seth. Where's Seth? Seth, can you hear me? What you got for number 1A?
Number one, I got 120 over 10.
Did you simplify that?
No, sir.
Why not?
I don't know.
You have to divide it, Seth. 120 divided by 10. You have to divide that. Do you know how to divide?
Yes, sir, but I'm quite bad at it.
So you have to divide 120 by 10. All right, and tell me what you get after that. All right, and that's if that's how you get it.
Done.
I do 120 over 10 now.
Yeah, do that for me.
I'm done.
You finish?
Mr. Petit,
Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead. Someone have a question?
say my answer for B or no?
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Kylie, what you got for number 1A?
I finished it.
Okay, you have to work faster than that. Laura, what you got for number 1A?
12.
12, okay. Najara, you said you finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me put the rest inside the chat for you.
Yes. This is for 3 and 4, right?
This is 3 and 4, yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Petit,
Uh-huh. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So after I divide it, I just put it the whole number.
What you want to talk about, number 1 and number 2?
Number 1. I am number 1A, and I'm trying to figure if I'm supposed to put a percentage sign or just leave it like that.
What the answer is?
12 over 10.
12 over 10? How you get 12 over 10?
That's when I divide it. I get 12.
So it can't be 12 over 10 no more. It just have to be 12. Because you just divided 120 by 10. So it's not 12 over 10, it's just 12. And that's $12. You understand that, Trinity?
Yes, sir.
So it's just gonna be $12.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, I done one number 1
1A?
and B.
What you got for number 1A?
120 over 10.
20 over 10?
120 over 10.
And what you get when you divided it?
12.
How did you get 12?
I did 120, then I did 10 times 12 and 10 times 12, 120.
Okay, good. Good. So that means that the answer is 12, right? What you got for 1B?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
1B, I got $12.
I got
No,
for 1B, I got 68.
1B, Seth, for 1B you have to subtract. Okay? For 1B you have to subtract, all right?
Yeah. Huh?
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Did you send 3 and 4 in the chat?
I just sent 3.
Oh, I see it now.
Kylie, what number you on?
I on B.
What you got for number 1A?
12.
12, okay. Seth, for number 1B you have to subtract. Allura, what you got for number 1B?
68.
Good.
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I supposed to subtract. Okay, so I supposed to subtract 80 from 12.
That's correct. 80 minus 12. Lorenda, what number you on? Lorenda, what number you on? Doranic, what number you on?
About to finish 2B.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Did you see what Lorenda said in the chat?
No, I didn't see.
She said something in the chat.
Okay, I can take a picture of that. Okay,
Excuse
okay.
me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead, Kylie.
I on number 2 now.
What you got for number 1B?
68.
Good. Herman, where's Herman?
She says she can't hear you, Mr. Petit.
Okay.
I'm
Where's
right here.
what you got for number 1A?
See,
I got 12.
I like.
Okay, what you got for number 1B?
I like.
I got 68%.
Not percent, dollars. Okay, dollars. It's dollars. We're talking about money. Okay, Lincoln, what you got for number 1A?
Number 1A, I got $12.
Okay, number 1B, what you got?
$40.
40. Number 1B.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Yes,
40.
sir.
How did you get 40?
I subtracted 120 by 80.
Why you do 120? You subtract 80 minus the amount that he got, which is 12. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so do that 1B over. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Darnik, what number you on?
I'm on number 3.
Okay, did you send me the first two?
Oh, no, sir.
Take a picture of the first one, send it to me, please. Where is Winnette?
Here,
I don't see your work.
I send it to you.
This is what? This is I mean the grade exercise.
Oh, I haven't done it yet.
You finish which one? 1 or 2?
2B.
2B, okay. Legacy, what number you on?
3.
3? You finish 1 and 2?
Yes, sir.
Take a picture of it and send it to me, please, before you go on to number 3. Before you go on to number 3, please send a picture of 1 and 2. Send a picture of 1 and 2.
Already did.
Yes, I have yours, Najara. Go ahead. Legacy, what number you on now?
Pardon?
What number you on now?
I saw number 3. I
Uh,
just finished sending in my pictures.
okay. Remember what number you on now?
Number 3.
Number 2.
Number 3. What you got for number 2A?
I got 95.
95?
So
5. 5.
Um, Madeline, what you got for number 2A?
Pardon?
What you got for number 2A?
2A. I got 45.
45?
Wait, I mean, I got 4.5.
4.5. Herman, check
Excuse me,
over.
Mr. T.
1 second. Herman, check over number 2A. Go ahead.
For number 2A, I got 2.5.
2.5.
I got 4.5.
I mean 4.5, sorry.
Excuse me, Mr. T.
Go ahead.
Can I get my mom's phone and take a picture?
Yes, you can. Where is where is where's Vanette? Vanette, what you got for number 2?
2A or B?
A.
4.5.
What his name is?
Seth?
Yes, Seth. What you got for number 1B?
1B, I got 120. Wait, you
120?
say 1B?
1B.
For 1B, I got 68.
How did you get that?
I did 80 minus 12, and I got 68.
Say it again.
I did 80 minus 12, and I got 68.
Very good. Go to the next one.
Excuse me, Mr.
Go ahead.
I sent my work too.
You sent all of what?
My number 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yes, I Mr. T.
Uh-huh.
I'm finished with number 1 and 2.
What you got for number 2A?
45.
What happened to the decimal point? What happened to the decimal point?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. I'm
1
supposed
sec.
to divide?
Yeah, you're supposed to divide, but you're supposed to have
Oh,
4.5.
I forgot to divide. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I finished with 2A,
What you got?
4.5.
4.5. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can you send number 4 in the chat?
You don't have number 4?
No, sir.
Okay, let me resend it. Lorenda, can you hear me?
Miranda said that she would log out.
Okay. Bonnet, I need your work. I need your work, Bonnet.
I sending it now.
What number you on?
Number 3.
Okay. Send your work, please. Legacy, what number you on?
I'm still on number 3.
So number 3. Madeline, what number you on? Where's Madeline?
I'm on number 3.
Number 3. Okay. That's good.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. May
Go
I use
ahead.
the bathroom, please?
Yes, you can use the restroom.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can I use the bathroom, please?
Who's that speaking?
Maya.
Quickly, quickly. We about to answer these. Seth, what you got for number? Seth, what you got for number 2A? Lynette, why does it look like you're typing? Who you typing to?
I'm not typing.
Well, it looks like you're typing.
I'm just clearing apps off the computer because it kept logging.
Say it again.
Excuse me.
My computer keeps loading.
What you mean it's loading?
It's like you're talking a bit slow.
Oh, lagging.
Yes, so.
Okay,
Excuse me.
go ahead.
Can you send number 4 in the chat for me, please? I got kicked out.
No problem. I could send them before. Seth, where's Seth?
Yes, sir.
What you got for number 2A?
The 2A, I got 45 over time.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
And you have to divide that. Yes. Trinity.
So when you put the decimal sign behind the 4,
Uh-huh.
it gives you a free zero, right?
A free 0, yes. It does.
And then what you do with the 0?
You put the 0 behind the 5.
The 4.
No, you put the 0 behind
Oh.
the 5.
And then
And
that's
then
it.
and then you say how many times can 5, how many times does 10 go into 50? Understand? All right, let's answer these questions. Okay, for number 1, we have to do, for number 1, we have to say, what is 15% of what? Of what? 15% of 80, right?
Yes, sir.
All over 1. We cancel the zeros. We're left with what? 15 times 8 is what? What is 15 times 8?
120.
120.
120.
All over 10. When we divide it, we get what?
12.
12. Anyone
12.
else got 12 for number 1? A.
I did.
Anyone else got 12 for number 1A? If you got 12 for number 1A, please put a tick.
I did.
If you got 12 for number 1A, please put a tick. Now, what do we have to do for number 1B? You have to do what? We have to Subtract, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna say 80 minus what?
80 minus 12.
80 minus 12, and 80 minus 12 is what?
68. 68.
68. Very good. Where's Asia? Where's Asia? Asia, are you there? Where's Asia?
I'm here.
What you got for number? You got the same thing we got for number 1A and B?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, now for number 2A. What y'all got for A?
I got
I got
68.
No, number 2A, number 2A.
I'm 2
45.
$4.5.
$4.5, okay.
4.5.
I put a
4.5.
So what we have here is we have what? We have 15% over what? Over 100, right? Multiplied by what? 30 over what? Over
30
1.
over 1.
We cancel out this 0 with that 0. We're left with 15 times 3, which is what?
45.
45. And so we have 45 over 10. And what is 45 over 10? For 45 divided by 10.
45 divided. 4.5.
4.5. 4.5. Now how do we do that? If you look carefully, we say how many times does 10 go into 45? 10 goes into 45 how many times?
4 times.
4
Four
times.
10 times 4 is what? 40?
40.
What is it? Minus 45 minus 40 is what?
5.
5. What do we do at this point, class? What do we do at this point?
Put the
Put
we put a decimal there, and then we put a 0 next to
decimal point and put 5.
and then we bring the 0 down.
So the decimal point gives us a permission to add a what?
0.
A free 0. A free 0. And so we say how many times does 10 go into 50? How many times does 10 go into 50?
5 times.
5 times. 10 times 5
5
is
times.
50. Good. So that means that how much money does he keep from sales? Sales is gonna be what?
4.5. 4.5.
$4 and
5
cents.
no, not 5 cents.
50 cents.
5 quarters.
50
50
cents.
cents.
50 cents. Trinity, did you get this? Did you get this for number 1A? Trinity, did you get it for 1A?
I got $45.
But then you're supposed to divide it by 10, and we told you to divide it by 10.
I thought you was meaning 2B.
No. You divide this one by 10. All right?
I got that on number B. On B.
Okay. So you have to try put it for A. Erase it and put it for A, Trinity. You understand me? Okay. Now what we get for number 2B?
For number 2B, I got
25.50 cents.
30 minus 4.5.
For number 2B,
25.95.
But you got 30 minus 4.5 is what? 30 minus 4.5. What?
25 and 50. 25.50.
$25.50. Anyone else
Yes,
got
sir.
that? Anyone else got that?
I did.
I did.
Very good. If you got it, please put a tick.
I got
Who,
put it there.
who got all of number 1 right? All of number 1 right? Who got all of number 1 right?
I did.
I did.
I did. I
Good.
did.
Who got all of number 2 right?
What?
I
did. I did. I
All right.
did.
All right, let's go to number 3.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, Legacy.
I gotta be right back.
Okay, no problem. Number 3. Number 3, we have what? 15% of what?
40.
40. That gives us what?
6.
6. Very good. So how much does the boss take?
$34.
34. Very good. And then number 4.
I didn't get it finished.
You didn't do number 4. Anyone got the number 4?
Yes, sir.
I
Okay.
didn't.
What you got for number 4 for A?
I didn't.
Number 4A is what?
I was just
Number 4A, anyone?
I'm doing it now,
Want it now?
so
Okay. The rest of you, once you've already sent in your work, you can leave. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
I'm Mr.
You
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
When are we breaking for Christmas?
In December.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
here's a recipe.
How many weeks?
I'll let you know. I'll talk to you, mommy.
Here's a recipe.
Go ahead.
When I first met Madeline, I used to think that Madeline was Wayne's sister.
Yes, I know, right? I know. They look alike and sound alike. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. Winnet, Winnet and Madeline and all of you, take a picture of your work and send it to me, please.
Mr. Petit, I got my answer for A.
What you got for it?
I got 13.5.
Yes,
50 cents.
13.5. Yes, that's correct.
Yes, sir.
All right, take care, everyone.
It's all. Bye, Mr. Petit.
All right, take care.
By the way, when that left.
Oh, no problem.